Hello, everyone, and welcome to your Adobe XD Daily Creative Challenge. To download the free resources and create it with us, simply click on the source link in the description below. Today, I'm super excited because we're going to be doing some animations, right? So let's get started right away. All right, so today is challenge number 3. We're going to be animating some user interfaces. We're going to create some motions. We're going to be creating and adding lotties and also video. I'm super excited. Just so you know, I'm going to be creating, because of the timing in this, I'm going to be creating a series of different animations and stuff like that. But you have to, use it in a way that it works for your user interface, meaning that you cannot overdo it. If you overdo it too much, you don't want to, you don't want to overdo it way too much, because of your users might get, distracted with things happening at the same time. For the sake of this XD challenge, what I'm going to do is actually show you different kinds of transitions and animations and stuff like that. All right, that being said, let's go into your get these source files, and we're going to be animating a investing app kind of thing. So let's just grab these and put them in here. And we're going to start right away by animating some stuff, which let's just move this away just a tiny bit. That's great. And then let me see. What we are going to be doing today is something pretty cool. I really love animation and transitions and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do here is just like click on the artboard and just like hold down Option or Alt in your PC and just like duplicate it. And then the first thing that we're going to do is actually let's rotate this glare here on the back. So let's go into your layers panel and then click inside the folder, and then the glare here, I'm just gonna turn it around, kind of like this. And then for the invest and then the logo and the ellipse, I'm gonna group it by pressing command G or Control G on your PC. And then I'm gonna just like make it smaller, super smaller. And then probably move it down here. And go to your appearance panel and then just like go to your opacity and put it to 0%. Same thing for the glare, just 0%. And then for your invest in NFTs and probably this, what we're going to do is just like hold down Shift and just a tiny bit, not that much, and then the opacity, turn it down to 0. All right, so we did the first part of this animation. So what we're going to do is let's prototype it right away just to see how that looks. Click on the artboard and then go and click on the prototype section on the top left. Click on the prototype, then grab your link and link it to the second artboard. And then in there, instead of the trigger being a tab, what we're going to do is just time, delay 0. We don't want it to delay it. And then we're going to do auto animate on your type of action. So let's do auto animate. And then on the easing, and let's just pick is in and out. And then for the duration, let's do 0.8. But we're going to try different things just to see how it looks. So go in here into your first one and just click the play button here on the top right. Oof, look at that. That was beautiful. Just let's replay it again. Command Enter, Control Enter in your PC. Look at that cool intro. That's pretty dope. Perfect. I really like that. Okay, so we created our first, kind of like our first animation, which is kind of dope. And then you can definitely go back and just like click in here if you don't like it, or if you want to change something, if you want to change the type of, instead of animate, maybe we can do a transition, but we're going to do that later on. So let's go and create a third one, maybe this one actually. Yeah, let's go back into your design tab here, click on your design tab and just bring this over. Let's see, we're gonna just like move this on this side here. Okay, that's perfect. All right, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna add in some video. And this is pretty cool. You can bring in your video from your files and drop it in here. You can put it inside a mask or inside a shape. I already have my video here. Make sure when you bring your video that it's in the format of MP4, and also keep in mind that it should be under 15 megs. If it's above 15 megs, it's not gonna import into your XD file. If it's under, it's gonna import just similar to this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this one on my artboard, and then I'm just gonna resize it and make it bigger. Let me just put it in there. And here on the right side, there's a video section here. When you have some settings here, so you want this to play automatically. And also, if you click here on this customized video, you can either loop, play it, or you can trim it. You can do so many different things in here. That's what I love about, the video feature. So what I'm going to do also is go into your pass-through, which is your blending modes, and go into, I would say probably multiply, or like this, and then just like lower the opacity so that way you can see some of that background in there. Just maybe like about there or there maybe. And then in here, let's just play this just to see how it looks. Oh, look at that. That's dope. That's pretty cool. All right, so what I would like to do here also is probably this indicator, kind of like it's switching between this one to the next. So let's do that little animation. So from here, it's gonna go into the video section. But what we're gonna do is click on the previous artboard, go to prototype, and then in here, just grab it and connect it to the next one. And then we're gonna time it. Now we're gonna tap. Actually, we're gonna tap, or we can drag, but let's do tap for now. Auto animate, let's go into the video one, which is this artboard. And then from there, we're gonna probably is in and out, and then 1.8, 0.8. That's good. Let's just try this out just to see how it looks. Let's just go into the main one to see the whole thing. Perfect. And then if you click on it, perfect. You see that small transition there, like in here, in your pagination or whatever you want to call it, and then you see your background video like in there playing in a loop, because that's what we set it up to do. This is awesome. This is great. This is working perfect. Let's work on some other stuff. Maybe from here, I wanted to add a kind of like a loading screen, and then from the loading is going to jump into probably the login page. What do you guys think? Let's see. Who's in the chat? Let's see. Hey Laura, hey Drew, how you guys doing? Drew again. Faisal. Sam is here. Hey guys, how you guys doing? Anna is here. Web Dona is here. Sam is here. Francisco is here. Wade is here. Hey everyone. Thanks for joining me today. It's an awesome day. It's challenge number 3 of Adobe XD. If you are on YouTube, please hop on behance.net/Adobe Live. All right, so let's keep going, guys. Let's do something cool with lotties. So in here, let's go into your design tab and then just like duplicate this. And then let me just call this one intro. Now we're gonna do like a loading. This is like a loading screen. And then what I wanna do is just go into, here I have the flare and everything in there, but I'm just gonna get rid of everything because I'm gonna use like a lotti. And lotties are actually, for those who don't know, lotties are vector animations. They are JSON files that you can bring in, or you can either, like I'm gonna do it right now. I installed a plugin here, which is in the bottom left, and then go into my plugins. And then in here, I'm gonna search for what I want. In this case, we're gonna be using a loading, let's see, loading. By the way, this interface is kind of weird because I cannot see, what I'm typing. But that's the beauty of, creating user interfaces and user experiences. So I kind of like this one here. So I'm going to click on it. Make sure you have your artboard selected. And then from there, let's see, I can insert the lotti. Perfect. It's kind of big, so that what I'm going to do is just like hold down Shift and Option. And just I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to perfectly center that. All right, and what this does, you'll see right now. Let me just play this screen so you can take a look at it. Look at how cool that looks. But what I'm gonna do is actually, let's click on the prototype. Okay, we do have one animation here, which is the one that is, it's looping, and it's, let's see. Let's go back again into here. Play automatically, that's good. That's perfect. And then what we're gonna do on the prototype tab is just like add another one, add another animation. So we're gonna click on the plus. That's gonna create another one, interaction, which is in here. And instead of tap, what we're gonna do is the end of playback. So that's the one I want. Instead of doing the auto animate, we're gonna do a transition. And then instead of, let's see, destination, we're gonna go to the login page. Let's go into the login page. And then, hold on, let's see. Login number 1, because I just duplicated this. So let's go to, which is this one. And then let's push it to the left just to see how that looks. In and out, 0.8. That is perfect. That is good. And let's just see how it looks. Just play this one first. Okay, we got a lotti in there, and then from there, when he ends, it's gonna jump right away into the login page. There you go. Look at how beautiful that looks. This is what I love about, prototyping and adding animation and stuff in Adobe XD. This is awesome, guys. All right, so what else can we do? We're gonna keep going because today, I just want to, keep adding more stuff. Of course, let's go into the design. I think I have a pretty good, let's see. For this one, like I said before, you don't want it to overcomplicate your user experiences by adding like too much, going on. I'm just showing you like different ways you can add stuff in, like different ways you can, like add transitions and animations and stuff like that. But you have to use it. Be smart about it. Like, don't just like add a lot of stuff in your user interfaces. You want it to be considered for your users. So for this one, I kind of want to do something with the top section here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to duplicate it. And then in here, I'm going to grab this. I'm going to go to my layers panel. And I'm going to bring it all the way to the top. maybe just a tiny bit. Maybe I have to, yeah, I want to grab all of this and just like bring it up a little bit. And then I'm going to do something else. So let's see. Lower this. Maybe this comes like from the right here. It's just playing around, guys. Just like manipulating all this stuff, making sure like 1, 2, 3, just down a little bit. Maybe we can dim this down. And then these two, maybe I can just like move it down a little bit and I'm not gonna, maybe this one, it's a lot of things will be moving in here. So just so you know. But then from here, let's see. From here, let's connect this into the prototype and jump into here, connect it to your second screen. Let's just play this just to see how it looks. And this is on a tab. I just noticed. So we're gonna do, instead of tab, we're gonna do time. We're gonna do time. We're gonna do 0, and then it's gonna auto animate. It's in and out. 0.8. Let's do 0.6. Maybe that's way too fast, but we'll see. We'll be the judge of that. Ooh. Let's play it again. That's kind of nice. There's some push. It's not too much, but it's good enough. Perfect. What do you guys think on the chat? Let's see who is in here. Let's see. Hey, Wade, Sam, how you doing? Is that CSS3 animation with SVG? I would say kind of similar. It's not, it's JSON file. It's a JSON file. Sometimes these lotties animations are created in After Effects and then exported as a JSON file, and then you can place them in here. Let's see. Who else is in here? Oh, Philip. Hey, Philip, how you doing? Cornell. Hey, Sam. All right, back to work. All right, let's see. So we got a pretty good animation. So far, so good. I think from here, I want to create some stuff too. Like for these buttons, maybe we can just like create a, let's see, we have a button 1, button 2. For this sign up or login, let's do for the login first. Login, let's just convert this into a component. So I'm going to just right click it, make a component. And then in here, I'm going to add in state, a hover state, and then in the hover state, and this is more just for the web, because on mobile you don't have a hover state, but I want to just like to show you what you can do too in here. So for the web, what we're going to do is actually grab eyedropper, or you can press I, and then let's pick a different color. Maybe we can alternate between these two. I don't know. Maybe I want to do something like super light, maybe something like that. Maybe let's do a lighter version of it, and then let's add in a, I don't know, like an icon or something. It's just on my icon for design, and just, you know, click on the login. Let's do a login just to see what account login, and just click on it. It's gonna add it in here. Let's just probably make it the same color. So use the eyedropper, click on it, and then make it smaller because it's way too big. And then let's just center this perfectly. That's for the hover state. And then for the default, it's going to be this one. hover state, default, hover state, default. Okay. And then if we do play it, I think I'm in the hover state, so I have to click on the default. So let's go again, play it, hover. Look at how cool this looks. Pretty cool. Like I said, on a mobile, that's not gonna work, but on the web, this is gonna work. Like if you wanted to create some interaction between your buttons and stuff, or hover state. All right, let's see what else we have. Let's see. Okay, so let's connect these together. So that way, let's go into the prototype. Click in here, that goes there. From here, we're gonna just like the whole thing, bring it to here. That's gonna be on a tab, and then we're gonna auto animate. We don't have to auto animate. We don't have to do any transitions, and then it's gonna be none. And then let's just try this out. Might be confused here. Okay, perfect. That is great. Cool. That looks pretty cool. All right, so let's see what we did from the beginning. And what I'm gonna do actually is like from here, from the last one, I'm gonna connect it to the front. So if I click on this one, it's gonna go tap, transition, none. We can do, I don't know, like a push right. All right, so from here, from the top, stake it, boom, click, some video in there. Then from here, we're gonna have some, okay, from here, I think I didn't connect this one. So let's go in here, perfect. From here, I have to jump into that one, which is a tab. And then the transition is none. Go back again. It's in here, transition is none. So let's play it again. Perfect. Slick. You have your video in the background there. Click, you have the animation, and then from the animation, it's gonna push left to the new screen. Let's see, boom, you got it. You have some awesome hover state, and then from there, you're gonna jump into the, your invest accounts, and then from there, we're gonna jump back again to the beginning, which is pretty dope. What do you guys think in the chat? What is going on in the chat? What do you guys think? Pretty dope. Perfect. Let's spray it again. See the lotti there. We can change the lotti to anything you want from that library, but also your developers can create, or animators can create those lotties into in Adobe After Effects, and then from there they export it as a JSON file, and then you can drop it in here in Adobe XD, which is awesome. Click in here, perfect. One thing I wanted to show you guys also is this. Let's go into the design again. Let's go and grab this pretty quick. And then let's convert this one into, this is a group. I'm gonna just like delete these two, go in there pretty tight. Okay, that's great. And then in there, I'm gonna go into my top panel here, and I'm gonna go into repeat grid, and I'm just gonna duplicate it like a lot. And you see what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna duplicate it a lot, and then between these, the margins or paddings, we're gonna just like go a little bit tighter in there, maybe a little tighter. That's too tight, maybe a tiny bit. There you go. And then what I'm gonna do is click on the actual scrolling, vertical scroll. So I'm gonna just click on it, and then bring this all the way to the top, and then just preview it. Like preview this one, and you can scroll. You know what I mean? Like you can scroll within your viewport, which is pretty awesome that you can do this vertically and also you can do it horizontally as well. So this is awesome. A great way to use micro animations and also interactive within your viewport. This is pretty dope. And that's pretty much it for this XD tutorial. I'm pretty excited about this one because I'm a big fan of animating and motion and all of that stuff. Like I said before, just keep in mind that like it's a you have to use it carefully. Don't overuse it. In this case, I use it a lot because I wanted to show you a lot of things. But yeah, that's what it is. That's dope. All right. I wanted to show you guys something for the next challenges and stuff like that. So if you're new or like you want to take other challenges, go into creative challenges, which is behance.net/challenge/Adobe XD. You're going to take your challenge. You're going to join the community. And this is where you're going to, post your work on our Discord. And we have mentors there that can help you level up your skills and also other creatives to inspire you. And when you are in here on Discord, just go into the challenges under feedback. And then in here, this is where you're going to drop your designs. And also you're going to drop your the designs, your prototypes and everything in there. And that's it, like I hope I can see some of those animations in here tomorrow so we can review it together. And yeah, pretty happy with the end result of that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye bye.